Hey everyone, this is my week 12 project. I created to-do lists using JSON server and a fetch. This to-do list lets you add tasks, mark them as done with a checkbox, and delete them, and everything saves even after you refresh. Let me show you a quick example of what my to-do list can do. So let's add a task. Um, Yep. So let's say you're done with the task, you can mark it complete. Even if I refresh it, still there. You can go ahead and delete it. It will ask you if you want to delete this task. You say okay, and you can add more if you want to. So yeah, so this assignment was to build a CRD app, create, read, delete using an API with a fetch and async await and a form for adding, deleting buttons and adding delete buttons and a bootstrap or CSS for just for styling. Um, so to run it, I just do npm start in a terminal, open the index, right click on the index.html and run the server. Let's go through the key parts of the code. As you can see, let's start with the script.js. I start with an API URL. Then I grab the DOM elements that I need, the form, the list container, the remaining count, and the empty state message. The main function is the load to-dos. It uses a wait fetch to get all tasks, checks if the response is okay, parses the JSON, passes the array to the render to-dos. The render to-dos clears the list first, checks if it's empty. Uh, if so, shows an empty state message. Otherwise, it counts unfinished task for the reader, for the header, then loops through each to-do and builds an list item with a checkbox, the task text, and a delete button. Completed task gets a completed class through for strike-through styling. When you submit the form to add a task, we prevent the default refresh, grab the title, create a new object, and send it with a post request. After success, we reset the form and reload the list. So for the checkbox toggles and deletes, I use an event delegation on the whole to-do list. I'll show you right here. Um, one listener catches all clicks. If the delete button, we confirm and send a delete request. If it's the checkbox, we send a patch request to update just the completed field. This works great with the dynamic context because we don't have to add a listener every time a new task appears. For styling, bootstraps handle the cards. Sorry, the bootstraps handle the cards, forms, layout, and buttons. I added custom CSS for the theme, the grainy background, the buttons, everything else. I'll show you the final demo of the task to-do list. Again, we can add a task, drive a car. Again, we can complete it, refresh it, delete. We show you how many tasks you have remaining. You complete it, you're done with it for today. And even when, if let's say you haven't done the npm start, you're going to get a message saying there's an error. Thank you.